Here are some of my favorite ways to get the most out of your Apple Watch. These tips are for watchOS 6 and should work on most Apple Watches. By default, when you get a message on the Apple Watch, you'll see the contents. You can turn off previews by opening the Apple Watch app on the iPhone, then tap Notifications. Toggle on Notification Privacy, so you'll only see the contents when you tap on it. On the Series 5, if you have a watch face that shows complications like appointments or reminders that you want to keep private, go to Settings, Display and Brightness. Tap Always On, then Hide Sensitive Complications. So now you'll only see the sensitive content when your watch is awake, and it hides when your watch is not active. One of my favorite ways to use the watch is as a remote control for the iPhone. Open the camera app on your phone and the watch, then you'll see a viewfinder so you can frame the shot, tap the shutter, or take a remote shot with the timer. The digital crown lets you zoom in or out, and if you have an iPhone with multiple cameras, you can also go between the ultrawide and the telephoto lens. Tap on the viewfinder image on the watch if you want to change the exposure. Or press and hold on the viewfinder and swap to the selfie camera, turn the flash on, or activate HDR or live photos. But if you want a different mode like video or time-lapse, you'll still have to change this from the phone itself. And if you switch to something like portrait mode, you'll still be able to see the guidance you would normally get on the iPhone screen, like if your subject is too close or too far away. The Apple Watch can also act as a viewfinder with some third-party camera apps, but it might have more limited functionality. You can also check the time without looking at your watch. Instead, you can feel it on your wrist when you tap the screen. Go to Settings, Clock, and then Taptic Time. I like to choose the digits option because I can count the hours and minutes in my head, but if you know Morse code, so much respect. Now all you have to do is just press and hold 2 fingers on the watch and it will buzz the time haptically. If you have a Series 5, you might want to turn off the always on display to save some battery. Go to Settings, Display and Brightness, and turn off always on. But in that case, you might still want to be able to see the display just a little bit without raising to wake entirely. So you can still turn the crown slowly and you'll see a little peak of the display that gets brighter the more you turn. Now this one also works on other Apple Watches, even if you're in theater mode. If you have a battery complication on your watch face and headphones with an Apple chip like the AirPods, tap the complication to see their battery life. When responding to messages, you know you have several options like dictating, sending stickers and emoji, swiping to write, or sending a canned response. If you're swiping, you can scroll the digital crown mid-word to get a list of suggestions. And to add a canned response of your own that's not on the list, go to the Watch app on the iPhone, choose Messages, Default Replies, and scroll down to hit Add Reply. Then you'll see it on your watch. You probably know that you can swipe up and press the icon to hear your phone if you lose it around the house. But you can also press and hold the icon to make the LED flash go off so you can see it. If you want to quickly get to your notifications or control center without having to go back out to the main watch face, just tap and hold on the top or the bottom edge of the screen and swipe. And you can also switch back and forth between your most recently used apps by double-clicking the digital crown. It's time for a workout, so you can get straight into it by tapping the timer and skip that countdown timer altogether. If you're on a run or a ride, you can double tap the workout screen to add a new split or segment. When you're in the Activity app on the iPhone looking at your workouts, different colors mean different things. Green is an open workout, so you started it without a particular goal. Red means you set a calorie goal, and blue is a distance target. And if you want to hear a specific playlist start automatically as soon as you start a workout, go to the Watch app, select Workout, then Workout Playlist, and choose your favorite tunes. But this one only works if you have Apple Music or songs already on the watch. To use the Apple Watch as a remote for the Apple TV, first your iPhone and the Apple TV need to be on the same network. Then open the remote app and tap your Apple TV. You might have to pair it with a passcode first. So once you're in, the watch screen is just like the panel on the Apple TV remote, so swipe up and down to navigate and use the menu or play controls as you normally would. This last one is not really a tip, but a little Easter egg I think is kind of cute. On your birthday, you'll get a banner and some balloons appear on the watch. Just make sure you have your birthday set in your contact card on the iPhone first. If you knew all those Apple Watch tips, consider yourself a power user, and if you have any extras you'd like to share, just leave a comment down below.